Welcome to Why Should I Play Vindictus? Vindictus is a game made by Nexon EU and, well, Nexon itself, but it's available Nexon EU and Nexon Normal, which is North America. But if you live in Taiwan and stuff like that, you can also play it there as well. Options menu, because everybody on PC always cares about the options. Now first I'm going to say that it is a free to play model. You can use voice chat in this. I'm going to turn that off because I don't want to hear people, even though I'm going to be talking by myself, I don't want to hear anyone else if by a chance that I enter a game with them. Now you can go full resolution or you can customize it, go into a lower resolution, but now use full resolution. You can also use simple settings for the people that don't really know much about computers, or you can go to the advanced and check out lighting, shadow. I'm going to turn shadow on low because I don't want any stress on my computer. Now of course many people, I'm gonna basically I'm gonna turn this off for now, and I'm gonna put my security code in. Okay, now we're back. I've just put my security code in and we are about to play as my first character, Excel Nova. Now first thing I'd like to say is, even though Nexon is a fairly big company, they made Maple Story, a lot of controversy about it, people don't like it, but it is one of the biggest games out there for free MMOs. They've also got things like Dragon Nest and Atlantica Online. Now, the biggest thing about this game is the story, and now it's gonna lag, but I'm still gonna carry on. It will always lag no matter how powerful your graphics card is. At this point, it will lag while it tries to load every player who's in this plaza into the game, but soon it will settle and we'll be able to walk around freely. Another thing, back to where I was, is the biggest part of this is the story. Now they have 2 seasons in this story. They've got season 1 and season 2. Season 1 was when the game was first released. Season 2 is now. But as soon as you start the game, you do have the option of going into season 2. All you have to do is take the bow and you can go to a different place. I think though both these places have the same level boundaries, so even if you go to a different place, it will have a different story and different people to beat, but it will still be the same, level boundaries. That's what I think, or else they wouldn't allow you to get it straight away at level 1. Another thing is most people are wondering is, of course, people need to pay for this game, developers need to eat, so how they pay for this game is from cash or Nexon Cash or NX, as the actual currency is. NX isn't the cheapest. People might say it's expensive, but I have to say that this isn't a pay to win game. Mostly not pay to win because this game is actually more focused on player versus enemy rather than player versus player. The cash is pretty fair. You actually buy it from their website, and I've had a look at it, and it seems like most of what you buy is cosmetic, although you can buy things like potions, but you can buy those in game as well, and the difference isn't large. I mean, obviously the potions you buy with cash are gonna be a bit higher. I mean, you can just go and just buy more of these less powerful potions as well. When you first start the game, you get to customize your character, even though mostly if you're a boy especially who likes to wear masks and stuff to look cool, you won't really see yourself under it, so there's no real point. But you can spend NX on buying it, buying like lipstick and special facial expressions for your character, as well as guild expansions and things like that. So it's not really huge, it is fair, it's not pay to win. But anyway, let's talk about combat skills. As you can see here, some people have got this cloak on. I know whether it means that they're too built up for me to handle it, or whether they've actually got a cloak on. I see a lot of people wearing it. But anyway, here's the skills. First thing you notice is there is quite a lot of skills, although they are quite. Wait, let me max these out. Although, even though there's quite a lot of them, they do need quite a level to acquire each one. So about every 2 levels, you're gonna get something you really want or really need. First, you have to buy it to train it, and then you can, you know, max it out with these points right here, AP, that you earn from completing quests and things like that. But anyway, let's go into a battle quest. Now, this was the first place I went to, Perilous Ruins. But now I'm going to go to Hoarfrost Hollow, where the story is taking place right now. I'm going to create a party. I'm level 17, so this is probably where I need to go. From order, yes. Let's go in here, because I've never been here. Now when you create a party, you either can pick to go and wait in the town, and people can join you there, or you wait in a boat where people can, you know, search through pies, and then if they want, they can join you. As a warrior, or Lan, that's a character I picked at the start, you can use 2 weapons. This is my inventory, and now this just proves it's not pay to win, because sometimes you get like an inventory of 40 items, not even that, like 10, and they want you to pay for more. But this one, you can go to the supply bureau, buy more, or you start with 3, which is actually quite a lot, because there's a lot of this I don't need. Let's take some of these out. As I was saying, Lan has 2 weapons you can use. You can use dual spears or dual swords. Now I started off with dual swords, but I decided to go into dual spears because well, basically Nexon randomly gifted me a box and it came with all of this equipment. Normally I wouldn't look like this, I'd look much more noob. But anyway, start it. Watch this, guys, watch how epic I look here. Hello, Excel over here. Anyway, yeah, gonna do that while the ship sails off. Moving to dungeon. Okay, now here we are. Now graphically speaking though, here even if you are watching at 1080p, it won't be that graphically, you know, epic, but that's because I haven't maxed everything out. You can see the combat is pretty good. You can use different combos, you know, using your left mouse and your right mouse. You can use different combos as well as where you are facing. You can do things in the air by using space to jump and then following it up with your mouse clicking. Some people might think this is just a button smasher, but if you really want to do well, you are going to have to know what to do and your combos, which you can see in the skill menu. If you go there, want to check out each of your combos, up there you'll see my health bar. It even tells you the numbers, as well as below your stamina. Now every move you do, or most of them, will, you know, take away stamina. When you go into 0, you get tired and you can't do all the moves you would want to do. I'm just gonna go here, kill a few monsters. One thing I can tell you is that you can pick a lot of things up, throw it at people, hit it at people, and sometimes, just sometimes, the things you pick up are even more powerful than the things you hold. So like spiders. I don't even know what's going on here. Some beeping sound in the background. Just go on sound options. I don't mind that. Turn that on. Enable voice off. Might be loud now, but it's okay. Move on to the next bit. Now there is one thing wrong with using the spears. Well, not one thing wrong. It's beneficial to me, but I think they should patch it. I find myself being able to destroy any boss without even taking any damage because of the final combo the spearman has. which is this. Just go round and round, and as you can see, it doesn't really use that much stamina. So you can just keep on using it, going in circles, and it will just decimate anyone near you. Oh, I see. That beeping sound is an effect. So like if I go too quickly, I'll lose the ability to hear people. Must have just implemented it. Or probably I just didn't notice it on an options menu. Stay away from those, they look like bombs. Whipped by Shayla. You also get titles in this game, which I haven't bothered to change because every time you get a new one, it will change into your newest or best one, hardest to unlock one straight away. As I told you, the most compelling part of this is the story. From the beginning, they try and get you into it. Although some people may just want to, go into dungeons, beat up a few spiders, and get off the game. And some people just don't care about the story. But if I had to compare this to any game, I would say out of all the action, button, not smashing button hitting games, I would say this beats things like Dragon Nest and well, it's not button hitting game, but in combat I would say that the things that beat this are things like Neverwinter and such things that actually you need to hit skills to actually use them and actually target it with your crosshairs and such. Use this combo again, eradicate everything, and you see that's why they need to patch it. I completely destroyed everything. Now I'll do it again. Nothing will live past this combo. It's just wow. I didn't expect Nexon to do something like that. I mean, if I switch to swords, you'd see a very high difference. Let me see whether I can switch that. No, you can't switch that in game, so we're just gonna move on. Also, going through the game, you'll notice that there are a lot of obstacles you have to cross. For example, these things. You see, I'm getting knocked over, they're trying to push me over. You can destroy them though. Oh crap. That wasn't what I wanted to do, but it destroyed it, so that's okay. Move on here. King Ice Reg. Looks like this is a mini boss. Even though it may look like a boss, it would seem too weak to count as one. So I'm just going to count this as a mini boss. Now you see that what I just did there wiped out my health bar. Now that's because some moves called XE moves, even they help you get back up and get back on your feet, but they take away about half your health to do so. Wow. This is just amazing. Normally I would use that huge combo on these, but I'm trying to fight them fairly. I mean, because if I did this, see, they can't knock me down or anything, and I just take them down straight away. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. But don't think that the dungeon is this easy throughout. If I was using the swords, something like that, like the bow and arrow that one of the other characters has, it would actually be quite hard. And wow, these things are getting more frequent. Jeez. Oh my days, this is a boss. I don't have enough stamina. Well, that is the first. Looks like this is a boss. Mini cutscene. Well, not really a cutscene, they were forcing me to look at it because it looked so epic. Dude, that. Oh crap. Now with LAN you can't block, everything is offensive. With some of the characters, their right click button would make them defend, but with LAN it doesn't seem that's possible. And that was the boss, lads. See how quickly I defeated that? I think they really need to patch the dual spears, make them do less damage. Well, at least make his last combo have a certain amount of time you can use it for, because I mean, using it for about that long, dealing that much damage is a bit much. take that. And that yellow bar there would also be to transform if I had a transformation move, but I don't right now. But anyway, this is why you should play Vindictus. Good game, great combat, great story, made by a good developer, better than EA I must add. And this is me, Mysteria Hysteria, playing as Exo Nova on Vindictus EU. Play the game.